All right. So sometimes when we look at the sutta, you need to have we call it go deeper. Now, the first part here, Jara, Biadi, Marana, this is talking about parts of life, right? And it shows suffering. Because of aging, there's suffering. And this is a first noble truth, right? Because of aging and sickness. So you can take it like aging and sickness is the cause. Then Marana is the effect, all right? So this one I think we understand. So after you pass away, then you have to separate with all your loved one. Now try to contrast these two things. Try to see the relationship, if there's any relationship between this line that you have to be separate from others and the karma. Can anybody see there's a certain relationship? No? No, okay. All right. Now, people are like that. Okay. Our mind is always looking for something to do. Right. So the moment you tell them that all your beloved things will be separate from you, then the mind come to very in a shock. Because you have nothing, empty at all. So when you read this statement, this means that you have nothing at all. All will be empty. Right? Whatever you acquire in your life, whether money, prosperity, friendship, children, all the everything, whatever you have will be separated. So the mind come to shock, right? So the next line actually try to show that instead of remaining at that shock state, you look at this. You should try to do good karma. It's like telling you that at one point you had nothing. Then the next point tell you that you have something. Do you see that? The mind, how our mind change. When at this point you feel very sad. Then at this point, there's a little bit hope here. All right, can you see that? Right. So when we see the Maraṇānussati, it is actually said in a way. If you just come to the, yeah, right. Whatever I work hard for 80 years. So at the point, the last point of life, everything is nothing. All right. At that point, everything is become nothing. But if we come to that, yes, maybe if I have good karma, at the next life, I can still do my good deeds. I can still meet my family members, but of course, they might not recognize me. But we might come together in another way, become related to each other in another way. That's why they say maybe your son in next life will be your father, like this, or you might reborn as the grandchildren, your own grandchildren, something like that. Because that's what the Buddha said in the rounds of rebirth. We have been to all the world except the Anagami place, the Sudavasa. Remaining place, most of us been already. So that show the mind. Okay, we should be more actively thinking about this. So if we just look at the Maraṇānussati, then our mind become very sad, very hopeless. But if you look at this part, it tells us that even Maraṇānussati is actually there's something we can still do for the next life, not just stop at this one, right? Okay, so that's the meaning of that sutta. Now this sutta, so actually I think somebody put also another one, and beside the anicca vata sankhara, then dukkha vata sankhara, anatta vata dhamma. Some of the book they translate as anatta vata dhamma. All the dhamma are also anatta. That's including the nibbana. Okay. But sometimes if we put like this, it might be have more questions. Because if we say nibbana is anatta, yes, of course nibbana is anatta. So of course you cannot say nibbana is anicca, dhamma is dukkha, right? But nibbana is anatta. Yeah, that's why sometimes they say anatta vata dhamma. All the dhamma, including nibbana, are anatta. But this chanting, actually, the only one chant by the Sakka king is only this one. So you can find the Mahaparinibbana Sutta. Sakka king recite this one. So after somebody they get this one, they just put it as dukkha and put as anatta. Because the Saka king recite this when the Buddha has entered the Mahaparinibbana. So the Saka king feels so emotional, so he recite this part only. All right, so you can find this in the Mahaparinibbana Sutta. Then, of course, like yesterday we say, life is maybe instead of impermanent, is unfixed. Sometimes it's not easy to translate, but it's fixed. So the best one is life is uncertain, that is certain. So this is the best one. Because it say that we have many uncertainties in our life, but that will certainly to happen, even though we try to avoid it. That's why people, the Chinese story, the king, the first king of the China, King Qin Shi Huang, he sent many, how many hundred or thousand or young boys and young girls try to find the eternal elixir. What's the word? Elixir, yeah, to have a long life, not to die forever. Because everybody's scared of death. They want life to continue. In the Buddhism, at most life is about, I think, 80,000. 80,000, that's the highest, the longest lifespan. But even 80,000 people also need to pass away. So we can consider this. And yesterday, as we say in the sutta, and we can compare with comparison with great people, those powerful people, psychic power people, Buddha, Pacceka Buddha, they also have to pass away. So if those people with great psychic power, they have to pass away, how about us? We don't have so much great power. We are not like Pacceka Buddha. We are also not like Buddha. Even the Buddha also cannot escape from death. Right? So that's why the Buddha, so this is really the last speech of Buddha. So via Dhamma Sankhara. So all the conditioned phenomena are subject to disintegration, Namarupa. So please strive with diligence. So this is the last speech of the Buddha. So if the Buddha did not pass away, so if the Buddha still live on until today, then his theory about anicca, dukkha, anatta will be a fake one. All right? Because the Buddha have to pass away. Do you see the point? Right. So if the Buddha talking about anicca, dukkha, anatta, and even the Buddha still live now, so his teaching will be a fake teaching. So the fact that the Buddha passed away is sure that even the people like Buddha, psychic power, highest glory, with so much knowledge, virtue, and all the good quality has to pass away. Right? Okay, so this is a review on the sutta. So it's good to review the sutta, and also, so when we chant it, of course, after you chant few rounds, you get to know the Pali. So when you close your eyes, you chant it, then you can remember the meaning. So that's the part when you are chanting, actually it's kind of like samadhi, right? So we can do like this is can consider as a Dhammanussati. You can recollect the Dhamma, or Maraṇānussati. You can think about the Marana also. Okay. Now, let's do the today. I was thinking about what should we do today, right? So I'm thinking that maybe so
Diane,
yes.
can you explain again the part Anatta Vata Sankara?
Mm-hmm.
Just now you mentioned that Nibbana is,
Dhamma, under the Dhamma.
but Nibbana is unconditioned. If it's under the Dhamma, is under phenomenon.
Yeah, Nibbana is a general, the Dhamma is a general thing for all everything you can see. Sankara is conditioned things, right? So Dhamma will be
Nibbana is
everything, including the conditioned and unconditioned things can put under Dhamma. Conditioned and unconditioned thing. So Nibbana is under unconditioned things.
is Sankara.
Sankara refer to conditioned phenomena only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So here this particular sentence means whether it's conditioned on Nibbana, it is non-self.
Yeah, Nibbana is also non-self because there's no atta in Nibbana. All right? Or Nibbana has no atta. You can take it in this way. So that's why sometimes if we are going to consider all this, it's a very confusing. So might as well just chant it like anicca dukkha, or we put as sankhara. So easier rather than at this point you have to think about anatta vata dhamma. All right. Then you have to think about nibbana. So it break the concentration because the chanting, if it's something more familiar and it's much more simple nature, so easier to chant. So instead of too profound Dhamma, it's difficult to chant also. Okay. All right.
Thank
So
you.
I'm thinking that today what we do is when you are writing the view, you are actually making a final that view. All right. So what should we have inside that view? All right. First, funeral.
Ayaji, not all of us attend yesterday's class.
You didn't attend.
I
Oh,
didn't.
no, I have another class on, so
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
not sure about others.
I also didn't attend yesterday.
Oh, okay. So we are talking about to have a practical training. Practical training on Maraṇānussati. Because yesterday we are talking about you can contemplate the death of other people, right? So either you contemplate on the death of other people, but this is a very external or own self. Yourself. Because when we think about people will die, it still belong, it's still that you feel, maybe you will feel sad. Let's say think about maybe your grandfather, grandmother will pass away, but it's still very external because you don't feel yourself so much. But if you think about yourself die, all right, now you can think about yourself, all right? Say you first you fix a death, all right? When will you die? Okay, that time. Okay. Then place, all right? Disease. Right. Then
Yes.
then properties, property distribution. So make it more interesting. All right. It's okay. I think I don't want to write about myself. So any of you want volunteer want to make it as your own that view. Anybody want to try? How about Cajon? Okay, for you.
Saji, still not in a mood yet.
Not ready. Not ready yet.
Still thinking how to do it.
Okay. So okay,
Yeah.
it's a shock for you. Okay, so you're not ready means that it will show. Okay, that time. Okay, for me, let's say I will die in maybe 1 year time. 1 year time. So I will today is a nice figure. So maybe 08 August 2026. Right? Place. I think normally so much with the plane crash. Maybe I prefer the sky. It sounds more romantic. Disease. I think I still quite healthy, right? Now, property distribution, I think I don't have much except maybe some of the books, Dhamma books. I want to donate it um, to be given to my I have one Pali teacher who was my supervisor. So my supervisor's new monastery, okay? Right. So the rest actually I don't have much. No, Nawakama is not a lot like whatever. It's I think little bit only. So the rest is even like the I think for monks and nuns it's very simple. We don't have ropes. Our ropes will be may burn or whatever. So we don't have much thing except my Dhamma books and all the computers or whatever that I have and a tablet. So this will be just distributed to whoever want to needy people. All right, needy student. So funeral arrangement, okay, no, I don't want because I think it's too much job. So place of burial, where do I want to build? So I have mango tree, so I want to under the mango tree. So burn and then the ashes buried under one of the mango tree. Okay? As fertilizer. Actually, I wish to be like that, you know. I want to recycle myself. Because here, normally when we have fruits, so I will put the fruits on a recycle bin, so put water, then it become rotten, then I go and water all my trees. So I like the idea of a fertilizer. Okay. Okay. Now, so you can like this. So you can contemplate this. And then now you can think about that. Okay. The feeling now. Okay. What is the feeling if you're going to die next? Feeling now. So if you're going to die next year, so are you ready? Okay. That's the first question you should ask. Are you ready? Okay. Sister Kahun not ready. Vera, are you ready? Let's say you're going to die next year.
I was thinking maybe tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. So,
So not sure. So sometimes when I thought I already let go already, then I think of it a bit scared also.
okay. Right. So,
So uh half lah, maybe ready. When we face with
okay.
then and actually when I sign up for the silent mentor,
Mm-hmm.
the silent mentor, initially I was thinking we drag, I drag a long time, got sometimes, and late after
Mm-hmm.
that sign up already. Sign up for the silent mentor already.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're half ready. So
Half
any of you are ready? Those who come for yesterday one. How about Sister Chong Patlan? Are you ready? Or Lee Guan Ngo? Are you ready? No.
Oh no,
No.
I'm not ready. I still want to live long to read all the books.
Yeah, but in case you have to pass away, so are you ready? No.
In case I want to pass
Yes.
away, I will prefer like you, very simple funeral, just burn, bury. I mean, it's up to my children. So, and then I will ask them, don't collect any donation from people since they are so, I mean, they are so warm-hearted to pay respect.
Yeah, right.
To see you
Yes.
at the last
Okay,
moment.
okay.
Make it very simple. Don't
Mm-hmm.
trouble people.
Mm-hmm.
People come, welcome them. Say
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you to them.
Yes, yes.
That is very
People will give
simple.
donation if they want, right? So it's
Yeah,
up to them,
but
yeah.
I will
But
ask my children don't collect.
maybe what you do is, let's say if people come for funeral, then you can arrange the arrangement of a funeral. How you got funeral? How you got the one you get the money? The funeral money. Receive.
Yeah, I mean
Back him.
Receive. Back him. Receive.
the donation, some sort of.
Donation, funeral donation. Okay. So how do you want it? To which society? To which society or monastery? You know, actually, it's good to lay to have some kind of idea here. Yeah.
Maybe
Right.
if they want to donate, it's up to my children from their own pocket, not from people,
Oh, okay. Then
Find
you
that
have
like
to.
that.
Then you discussed with them? Have you?
So far I hasn't. Maybe
Yeah.
like
You
you say,
should
have to
try.
write down.
Yeah. You
Maybe
should write down. Yes.
whatever I leave behind, maybe from my own,
Yeah. Yeah. You should
my
make
own.
some. You should tell them. I
Yeah,
mean, sometimes, of course, not seriously, but when you are eating together, you can say, "Hey, if I die, you should do such and such." So after you say few times, they will remember the arrangement you want to do. Okay,
yeah.
right,
Just
right,
like if you are really sick, don't really prolong my life,
yeah, right,
Just let
yes,
go.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
it very
Okay,
simple?
yeah, yeah.
Think,
Okay. So I think this is also a good thing. So if you have disease, so no need to go. To me, no need to
to
go to
prolong,
hospital.
to
I don't
prolong
want to go to hospital. I don't want to die in hospital. I refuse to go like. So at most I can do, I want to do full fasting. I like the idea of fasting because when people are sick, then you need to trouble people to come to hospital and go and cook special food for you and then go and massage for you and then they come and go, and hospital is very noisy. Actually I dislike the idea of make troublesome people. I don't want to trouble people. So if I want to die or have disease, no hospital at all.
But I
Okay.
think the hospital is quiet lah, not noisy lah.
Oh, no. Normally hospital is very noisy.
Yes,
Because people, I mean, unless you have the private room. I mean, if you are
yeah,
rich,
yeah,
you have private room. But if you are sharing room with 4 people, they with their relatives, right? Their relative will chit chat, and then the nurse will walk in, walk out, walk in, walk out. Don't say about it. There's no place, no time to even do some contemplation. Yeah, in a very alien place, area environment. How are you going to practice? So, like in my own place, let's say I don't want people to give me food, I will do fasting. So I can practice. If I tired, I can fall asleep. Then I wake up again, I can continue my meditation, right? But in
Yeah,
hospital,
right.
that kind of environment, no
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
how more first class, then the nurse will come in, the doctor will come in, then people will come in, talk, and then people ask you want to eat, cannot eat, how to eat, right?
Yes, right. Should be a peaceful environment.
Yeah. So actually, you all should do your own. Maybe beside that, we call it dying view. So how you plan it, this is a contemplation of yourself, not just you contemplate of people. Because you contemplate of people is always external, but come to yourself. You are making the end. We call it the closure. Closure means that the curtain has fallen down.
Yeah,
The
it's
curtain
good
has
to
fallen down.
remind us about that.
Yeah, right. So
We
yeah,
have to think. We never think about that. We have to think about the
you have to
days.
think about that. And think about that. Are you ready? You are scared? Why are you scared? What are you scared about? What are you scaring about?
Actually,
You are
not scared lah. Just
yeah.
say, yeah, I hasn't finished so many things to do. I still look forward for so many things.
I think what you do is reluctant, right? You all have reluctant to go
Yeah, because
yeah.
there's so many things to look forward, you see.
Yeah. So there's a craving, craving. You thought your life is forever. So
Yeah,
actually, when we
but
come
it's
to
up
very
to the
honest
fate lah.
speaking, how many people will want to die? Nobody will believe you will die. Why?
Yeah, it's up to your fate, lor. If
Even you are 50 years old, you think that you will die at 80 years old. Even if you are 80 years old, you will think that you die at 90 years old, right? Yeah. Yeah.
it's
So
up
you
to
have to
the fate.
check yourself. Are you ready? Are you feeling scared? You are ready to go. Now, if you have done enough good deeds, then you should not have the scary feeling or fear feeling. Because like we say, if you had done enough good deeds, you believe your karma will bring you to a better place, better rebirth. Okay? So you really have to believe in your karma. So once you have strong conviction of your karma, then you don't feel scared at all. It's like, how you call it? You stop taking a car here, then you go to the next car, which is better, faster, more aircon is better, You travel with another car. All right.
Smooth journey, yeah.
Yeah, more smooth journey, and you meet another passenger, but they will travel together. Like this journey is finished, but at the next journey, better aircon, better funeral, better service, full service, and you have better passenger, and then maybe better environment. So
Oh,
if you have good deeds, then you don't need to feel scared.
I didn't think of aircon. I just feel like I like an natural environment.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You all should try this one. Contemplate yourself, Be brave. Give yourself a dead time.
Yeah, it's a good reminder.
Yeah. Not fire. Fire is too long. Because the purpose of this is what? To have spiritual urgency to practice meditation. Seriously, we say seriously, okay? And yesterday we read some of the advantage. Advantage, for example, no fear during that time. Yeah. Because if you do the Maraṇānussati all the time, you are preparing your mind to get ready to die. So at the dying time, you don't have fear. Okay, that's a very good advantage.
I still
Because
doubtful really or not. I still got doubt.
yeah, you had doubts and fear. Why? Because you had not done this. So you need to do this very strongly. Okay, Maraṇusssati. Okay, very strongly. So actually, in fact, I have done this. No, I'm not boasting. I have done this. This why I become a sile or become a nun. If I never do that, I never become a sile. Because I ordained at the age of when I think 32. All right. I learned the Dhamma. All right. So just a short here. Okay. I learned the Dhamma in Singapore at the age of 24. Right. So 24, I learned Dhamma in Singapore. Then 27, I think 26, I go to Nepal. I go Nepal to practice Dhamma for 1 month. Then I seriously want to go forward. So I think at the age of 31 or 32. So between this one, I think it's only about 4 years. In between it's only 4 years. So I took 4 years of Maraṇānussati. Because of these 4 years, I practice this, I can let go the fear. Okay? Let go of fear of no money. Because once we become a sile, we have no income, right? No income. So at that time, where are we going to find money to support ourselves, right? So I was thinking, if I had no money, then if I go to hospital, when I die, or when I get sick, or when I getting older, I have no income tax, I have no, no income tax, I have no insurance, right? Because when I become a sale or as a yogi, I couldn't find job. I didn't have job. So I had no money. Since I had no money, then I also fear when getting older, nobody take care of me. I had no money, what to do. So the fear of money is actually very strong. Yeah. And also as a salary, sometimes last time salary also not a lot of place to go. Either you go for Vipassana center, but Vipassana center you can stay for 3 months only, right? Then you must go for another center also 3 months, 2 months, right? So no permanent place to stay. Yeah. So no fear, no money, no place, there's many fear here. So the fear is actually strong. But I was contemplating this very strongly. Then I think, okay, if I'm going to die in another 6 months, so I don't need to worry about no money, no place, right? Because of this, I let go everything. So that's why I become a nun because I do this Maraṇānussati. If I didn't do that, I would not be able to become a nun because there are so many fear, because at that time, to become a monk and nun, first you need to find a spiritual teacher. If you have a very good spiritual teacher, the teacher will be able to take care of you. They will give you a place to stay and give you full support. At that time, I have no spiritual teacher yet. So I also didn't know where I'm going to stay permanently because once become a sale, cannot stay at home, right? Now, like I go to JB once a while, 1 year, 1 time, just to see my mother, but I also don't want to stay at home. Stay at home is also not so convenient. So I got many fear before I become a sile. So because of this practice, I can let go the fear. So it's actually very strong. It's kind of like we call it a wake-up call, wake-up call. Yeah. So you need to practice until you wake up from your, if not you call it, all these are so-called wake-up call. You will delay, okay? From delaying, you will say, and also excuses. I say, oh, I got so many things to do, I want to do this, I want to do that. I don't want to practice yet because I have got many things to do. My son is going to get married. My daughter is going to get married. Then my cousin's sister is going to give birth or whatever. So endless human duties, human worldly duties. But if you're going to do Maraṇusssati, there's not enough time for you. So if you're going to die in one year time, you will be appreciating all the minutes, moment of this 1 year. All right. Sometimes it's good to give yourself shorter time, 1 year. So instead 1 year, think about maybe 3 months time. How many of you dare to think I will die in 3 months time? Okay. Sim? All right. Sim is a which sim? Arusta? Arusta sim, is it? Or Angie? Are you able to think that you will die in 3 months time? Angie? Yeah.
Haven't thought about it yet.
You can think about it now. Can seriously think about it now. Right? So it will help you from all the delaying, all the excuses, and so on. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So try to write this, write this seriously, right? So this is a kind of like visualization. Yeah. So I think in Japan or Korea or wherever, there's one video they show that the people, they literally put themselves in a coffin, coffin. Then they literally close the coffin for some moment, of course with some air lah. So let them lie themselves on the coffin and think about their own death. Because when you're in a coffin, nobody will know you. You also cannot see the environment. You feel totally hopeless, very lonely. Then at that time, you can see all the various thoughts come to your mind, all the regrets. Yeah. When we think about dying, so the first thing that people will think that regrets, Why regrets? Because we had done so much things not good, and also a lot of things that we have not done yet. So regrets on quite bad things done, and good things are not done, So that you can see the mind is very restless. Yeah. But this is a not good mind to have this. So when you do Maraṇānussati all the time, you will know how to channel the mind from the bad mind, all this scare, anxiety, regrets. Let the mind think about good deeds only. It's like you need to be very skillful. So, at the dying time, okay? Dying time. So we need to be to channel the bad mind to good mind. All right. So we call it change the mind. So you need to do it all the time. To do this, you need to practice now. So because if you don't practice now, how are you going to change it when your mind is very weak, when your body is weak with many disease, So you need to practice now, right? So to do this, you must train yourself to practice now. So are you able to change your mind from bad mind to good mind now? Ask yourself, are you able?
Now also difficult, I agree.
Yeah. But you can try now, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Today,
from the sin,
yeah.
if you know that what we have done wrong,
Mm,
we should try to, make
yeah.
it, say sorry or make it right. I think maybe our age, we know
Yeah, right.
how to
Okay.
handle it.
Yeah. But you need to do it all the time. So if the
Yes.
death come at any moment, so you know how to switch the mind very fast. Like today what happened? Today, Saji Agawati go to meditation center. Right. So today the student not here. So today I'm busy with the dogs. The dogs are fighting with each other. So the main thing is the electric problem. That the rice cooker we used to cook the rice for the dogs, and then suddenly the what I call it, the plug the head plug to the socket, smoke come out. Oh, so I turn off immediately. I think I was thinking, oh, if I die here, nobody will know, no? If I die due to electricity problem, shock or maybe fire or whatever, nobody will know because I'm the one person alone here, But it's okay because I think I have done enough good deeds. More than enough, yeah. So that's why I do a lot of Dhamma teaching. Purposely is just to have a more good, more better parami, so to speak. So the moment I learned the Dhamma is in Singapore, so they are talking about Four Noble Truths, which is difficult to understand for very beginners. And Noble Eightfold Path, maybe I understand some like right view, right, but also very difficult for very beginners. But at that point, when the teachers, Brother Richard, he was talking about the 10 paramis, I was very impressed with the 10 parami because it gave me some spiritual purpose, something to practice on, right? Because at that time I was working as a computer software engineer. So I already quite sick with the computer. I'm not interested in computer. I'm more interested in Dhamma. So I was looking for something to do in terms of spiritual. So I think when they talk about 10 paramis, means that there's a dana, sila, or whatever. So I think it's a good things for me to practice all the time, right? So I start to practice from day on. So doing the Dhamma Dana, all these are my my 10 paramis also. Okay? So you all should contemplate this, So make your own dead or dying bill. Or maybe you can prepare your own photo. Choose a very nice photo of yourself. Or even at that time, actually, beside that funeral, somebody say yes. Okay, if you have yes, you need to find which photo you want, photo. Okay, photo and even the clothes you want to wear. What color? What's the color you want to wear? Maybe let's say you don't want the pink color or red color. You need to tell your children, don't put me on the pink color, red color. I don't like it. And what things, things to normally they will put some things like as a sentimental, what something to be buried, some sentimental value things. Okay. Yeah, should prepare now. Should tell them, actually you should tell your children how should your funeral be arranged, So if you tell them, it's better for them because they say, oh, okay, mama already say like this, or we just follow the mama instruction, no need to discuss anymore, Last time my mother's still alive. She has one, at the age of 40 or 50, she has one photo, face, very big one, more than A4 size. So every time we look at it, we start ha 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 ha. We say, that's a funeral photo. But now she's 80 plus. Of course, that photo is too young now. The photo was about when she was 50 plus. All right. Okay. So if no questions, so I think today, what we want you to do is just contemplate on Maraṇānussati. Okay. And how you contemplate is just use one sentence. Okay. Use a simple sentence like this. Life is uncertain, that is certain. So you just tell yourself again. All right. Okay. And if you want, you also can just maybe spend 5 minutes. Imagine that you on your deathbed. All right. Okay. I think I will give you some instruction. All right. Okay. All right. So we can start with some instruction. Okay, so now you all sit comfortably. So of course, if you can lie down, it's better. Last time when I do the Maraṇānussati at the Malacca, we ask the people to lie down, so they are so happy. After a while, got one or two start to snore. But just if so okay, so you all either lie down or just sit down, whatever. Okay, so make yourself comfortable. And imagine you're at the dying moment, so you need to take a deep and slow and very heavy breathing, because when people going to die, the breathing become very heavy. So you take a long breath, heavy breath, heavy breath, breathe in and breathe out very heavily. Breathing in again and breathe out again heavily. Breathing again and breathe out heavily. Now imagine you are lying on your deathbed. Your body become more harder and harder as you're going to lose the senses. So start from the feet. Your feet feel harder. You don't feel the sense of the feet anymore. Then slowly, your stomach, your chest, your hand, all become more stiff and harder. Now your body is become kind of like frozen. What you have is only the mind. The mind is still has some still conscious there. So you recall the Maraṇusssati. So as the Buddha has taught, You're going to repeat this sentence again. Life is uncertain. That is certain. Life is uncertain. That is certain. Life is uncertain. That is certain. So you're thinking there are many uncertainties in life, sufferings, anicca, good or bad things in the life. So life is always has up and down. So this is called life is uncertain. But that is certain, means that will happen to everybody, including those with psychic power, those with magical power, those with glories, like Pacheka Buddha, Arahant Buddha, all have to pass away. So even yourself had to pass away one day. Maybe the day will come tomorrow, 1 month later, 3 months later. But definitely that is certain. So as you feel the body is harder and harder, the mind recall the Buddha teaching, life is uncertain, that is certain. 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 So as you feel you're going to pass away, so you have to depart from this world. You have to be separated from all your things, all the relatives, son and daughter, all the people you know. So your mind feel sad, sorrowful. You feel lots of anxiety and lots of reluctance because there are many things you want to do but cannot be done. Then your relatives come and see you. Some feel very sorrowful. You can feel their presence, but you cannot talk to them because you have no more control on your own body. Now your mind has lots of negative thoughts, worry, anxiety, and so on. Because you know the Buddha teaching is always right. Life is uncertain. That is certain. Life is uncertain. That is certain. Life is uncertain. That is certain. So, how to deal with the negative thoughts? So, remember the Buddha's teaching. Nobody can follow you. Nothing can follow you to the next life except your own karma. So, at this time, you should think about all the good deeds you have done. You have to go to Buddhist center to learn the Dhamma, to practice meditation. You have to do lots of charity, helping people. You also have helped your family members. So you have learned a lot of Dhammas and also practice meditation. So this is the best time to practice meditation, to make your mind bright and clear. So to have a good object to be grasped, to bring to next life. So think about all the good deeds you have done, all the sila, all the samadhi, all the knowledge you have gained in this life. So even though life is uncertain, that is certain, but don't think about the bad things, don't have regrets, don't have anxiety, don't have worry, but think about all the good deeds you have done, helping others, helping yourself and helping others. So hold on to the good thoughts in the mind. All right. And now, after doing the Maraṇānussati, so gently put your mind on the body. If your body still has senses, you can feel the breathing. Even though you're going to die, the breathing is heavier or very weak, but you can still contemplate the breathing. So if you cannot feel the body, go to the mind level, contemplate the mind, whatever the states of the mind, good or bad, you need to contemplate the mind. So with this, you can practice vipassana All right, now I will stop talking. So we go for Vipassana. So we practice half an hour before we do the sharing minutes.